my legs are starting to get a bit
Oh, pardon me, pardon me.
I thought you looked like someone I know. I'm sorry about that. I'll get out of
Oh, here's the wolves.
Easy now.
The goddamn cocksuckers chased me from the fucking road.
God damn it.
First instinct is to bring them here.
I was surprised they ran into town. Brave little things they were.
Bryce McConnell.
Well,
What's the matter with you?
I'm just gonna turn these over here.
I've never had them follow me that far, but enjoy the pellets, I guess.
Well, dear
That was
boy,
fun.
let's just say that was the biggest rush.
I'll actually take
excitement
one of
I've
them.
had.
Oh, the
Quite a
ladies have
while.
already squabbed them. Oh, great.
Hey, you don't skin it?
The
Why
one
not?
who doesn't have a gun is already selling the pets. That's good. I like the way you work.
No, I actually did kill. I killed 2 of them with my knives. I'm
Oh
very
yeah,
good.
sure you did. Sure you did.
Yeah.
For some reason I missed that. That's surprising.
Yeah, for some reason.
Nobody
you
here
did.
saw that. That's weird. Yeah.
But actually, nobody see me because I actually feel like I've been kind of impressed I managed to do that.
Oh, that was quite the rush, I must say, for
I know, I
myself.
just saw
They chased me
you,
right outside the doorway there, and I didn't think they would follow me into town.
You're lucky nobody got bit, otherwise that would have been unsuspected work business for me.
Yeah, luckily we've got some doctors here that would seem.
It seems to be an uprising of doctors everywhere, I'm noticing.
Oh yeah, and some of them are actually not awful.
I guess everybody wants to be a doctor these days.
I don't know why. There's no real pay in it.
Well, I will say, nothing is as good as getting a good visit from Dr. Grant.
I'm happy you enjoy visits from
I
yourself.
think of myself like that. You know, I am a bit corky about my business.
Well, I do try to avoid getting wounded by.
Sorry.
Also, wait, Grant, do you not remember me?
No, I remember you.
All right, good. I thought I might be kind of memorable.
Well, if I ever get injured by wolves, Mr. Grant, I'll be sure to come your way and ask for your lovely help and assistance.
Oh, trust me, my lovely help and assistance won't be so lovely when I have to inject you with a booster shot, dear boy. Not fun indeed. I tell you, rabies is a hard thing to cure.
I've never been bit by a wolf. I don't think they get started soon, anytime soon.
Maybe a tonic man, but let me tell you, tonics don't work in seconds. Recovery takes time.
It's just everything. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna be heading off to bed, I think.
Yeah, all right.
It was good to see you again, Mr. Grant.
Take care, Maymans. And everybody, I'm sorry about the rush we had there of the wolves. It was quite surprising. They were very ballsy to come into town like
Matt.
that.
Have a good night. Yeah, she's long gone.
So, sir, Mr. Mustache.
Yes?
Me,
Yes, yes. I don't believe I got your name.
Frederick Price, head of the Civil Security Service.
Mr. Price. Head of security. Oh my. What a fancy man.
Yeah.
Nice
yeah.
to see another business associate. Perhaps we could do ventures in the future. You know, an independent doctor's going to need some independent crew. You catch my drift.
Well, you need protection from anything. We won't ask questions. We'll be there for you as long as the price is right.
I can assure you, Mr. Price, the price will always be right. Hope that suits your fancy wet whistle on your ears.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's perfect.
Mr. Grant, I enjoy the way you talk, by the way. Very impressive English skills out there.
Oh, thank you. You know, it just so happens I am a rather fortunate son to be educated in such a, now what I think is a monopolized society, but that's a different tray of cookies for a different cup of milk, dear boys. I tell you. So, how's the weather?
It's foggy today.
Foggy, last few days.
Foggy.
Whoa.
It was the twitch I had.
Little bit of a quick draw you got there, or as I say, withdraw.
Oh, Mr. Price, by the way, how did your bear hunting go today? Did you,
Oh,
did you
it
use
went
this-
great. Yeah, for the most part. I took a hit at one point because, I was with these untwained royals. And
He was getting mauled and
I was
saved
not
his
getting
life.
mauled. I was having a stare down. They
And
decided
it
to
pounced
open
right
fire.
on top of you. And I shot
that's
it
when
off.
he attacked.
Well, maybe you were lucky to help these women to learn to shoot the guns straight. Get to help them out from behind and so on. You seem like a strong man.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they did some good shooting.
Hey, thank you.
And you wrestled a bear. Very, very impressive.
Yeah,
there.
it was impressive, actually.
You know,
Yeah.
Mr. Price, is this little gang of misfits your crew, or?
Oh, no. I just met these ladies tonight.
Well, I was about to say, I now have a business proposition for you if you're willing to take it, or overhear what I might have to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see, a chap like me, if I were to go up in tall trees, I wouldn't last a day. I mean, given I could, eat and probably starve with the leftover rations I have and maybe resort to cannibalism. That's a joke, by the way. I don't actually mean that. I'll probably kill and skin some bunnies and then probably resort to cannibalism. But who knows? My business proposition is, there up in tall trees is a very rare plant that I am looking for, and it might just help me advance the potency to my painkillers. Could you imagine that? Me advancing the wonderful works of medicine.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's a
I don't-
velvety violet snowdrop, even pink as the day it was born. If I can get my hands on that, my science might come to fruition.
Well, absolutely, that's something we could help you out. Anytime you need it, actually. Would be nothing at all. What you need, when you're looking to go, that's what it all depends on. Right now, I'll ride side by side with you. Let's go right now. That'll be fair game. $200.
Wonderful! I get to do some exploration. Allow me to adjust myself, and I will grab some provisions from the general store. Make sure we don't starve. We might be a day or two in the mountains. Who knows? If we
Well,
find
and the
this,
money, of course.
It might just be a wonderful, wonderful business venture. And I'll tell you, when I craft this wonderful thing, I'll be sure to write your name on the patent.
Now, Mr. Price, I don't see but your boys around. Would you like an extra hand on this journey here, since I seem to not have much going around these parts lately?
Oh, is that right? Well, well, it all depends on Mr. What was it again?
Grant Helford.
Grant Helford. Well, Grant, it's going to be $200 for my services. Those are dangerous lands out there.
$200. Tell you what. If this business venture doesn't go down properly, because I don't exactly have the cash in hand right now, when I do sell this wonderful medicine, I'll be sure to give you half of the profits, and for everything else I make upon there, you will surely be paid $200 for your services. How does that sound?
That doesn't sound good.
For now, I can cover your reserves for... Oh. Perhaps I can sway you into maybe listening a bit? I can assure you
Listen.
payment will be delivered.
Oh, can you now? Because I just met you. So how the hell should I know?
How would you? Something like this with friendship takes an act of trust.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Money always speaks when you have money on hand.
You're right. I should probably be a smarter man and have money on hand. I'll hold off on this business venture up until I get the cash. And then, I shall hire tough guys like you to assist me in my journey.
Well,
But
I'd
I
like
am
to go
saying-
with you on this one. It'll be
It-
fine.
it
This will be the
might-
one time only that I let you get by without paying up front. Realize.
This is a splendid, splendid idea, Mr. Price. I cannot thank you enough for this help.
All
You
right,
might just be
$200 when
chaining
you're
the future, dear boy.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let me take a quick bath. You know, I've had a rough couple of days. I'm not feeling that
a
great. I'd
problem,
like to
Mr.
change.
Price.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna run into the inn and I'll be back in a few.
Will do. I'll gang up on a wagon or some sort.
All right, and
And you know, folks are fine with me coming along as well. If not, I can skedaddle somewhere else.
totally fine with me. It's up to Mr. Grant here, I guess.
As long as you're not expecting another $200.
I was expecting $400.
Oh, that's a stretch for me,
I'm
dear
just
boy.
kidding,
This
of course.
is field research, not a fortune bag and grab.
I'm merely bored out of my wits. Most of the country seems to be full of yokels and dimwits lately, and this seems like an interesting journey to be on.
Splendid,
Well,
splendid indeed. Well, you might want to get yourself a little bit more situated with some comfortable clothes. Not sure a dress and tie and a pinstripe vest is gonna, keep you comfortable in the wonderful woods of tall trees.
I'm fairly comfortable in here. This coat is very nice and warm, I assure you.
Suit yourself.
Well, then you go get your car and I'll follow you, sir.
Oh, if I even have it around, I don't think this carriage is being... Hello. Taked. Might as well.
Hey, little Violet.
He may need someone that.
Kona, yeah, that's what I said. You gonna come
Yeah.
along for this?
Yeah, I could. I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
nothing else to do right now.
All right. Use an extra hand for it.
Alright. Dang carts, get out of here. I would leave in right now. I may need a second.
You got yourself a fancy little car there, Mr. Grant.
Keep the business blooming.
Oh, you got the carriage? Nice, I had a nice one. Hey, can I ride in the cart for a minute?
Sure.
It might be better inside if you're the one who wants to make it there in one piece, of course. Maybe me and Mr. Price will sit on the top here.
You sure?
Oh, we got guns and so on. Make sure you're the safest in your journey inside the cabin there.
I suppose you're right, but I was looking to use this wonderful appraised bow by the Shawnee. They gave it to me in hopes of me trying to be much better of a field researcher.
Best of luck with that twig and twine there. I mean, the gun's more proven than a
Dear
bow
boy,
and
it's
arrow.
not just a twig and twine. It's blessed by them holy gods, the shamans. They called me a spiritual healer, you know that.
Very interesting
Apparently my
there.
kind is a special kind.
Well, sounds like you got some real good mojo going for you, sir.
I'd certainly like to
Uh,
think so. Cut the string cut in my throat.
I believe this is gonna be an interesting journey, sir. Very interesting indeed. Now, where do you come from, Mr. Grant?
Oh, I'm from Oxford, England. I'm
Oxford,
long,
England.
far away from home.
Yes, you are. You've come. You mean, guess you come from the holy. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa.
Get your hands off me, sir. Careful now.
Got a little handsy. Oh, God. Realize I'm not feeling a bit friendly.
I'll just consider that
Think about
twitch.
that.
Alright, you driving, I guess. You probably right behind on a horse.
I gotta go, Mr. Price. Mr. Price?
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay, dear boy? You're kind of, we're about to venture off already. You see, we got the carriage ready.
Okay, great. I'm ready. Should I take my horse or do you got room?
Oh, we got room, of course. It's only room for the four of us. And the question is, do you want to be driving or do you want to be in the back seat?
No, I would not like to drive. I'll tell you that much.
Well, guess I'm driving then. Come on.
Okay.
I'll hand you the reins here. You know the way. I'll have my rifle ready.
Duly noted.
Oh, all right.
Oh, God.
Easy.
Gotta put my hands down.
All right, here we go. All right.
There you go, sir.
Oh, excuse me, coil there. Shall we go? Here we are. Ooh, comfy.
Yeah, I've never been to the tall trees before. I mean, I've been near them, but never exactly in the woods there. I heard there's dangerous folk out there, dangerous natives. Scalp you as soon as I see you.
Well, I don't think they're all savage. I'm actually good friends with the natives. Now, go more into that as soon as we get the girl inside. Hello? Darling? I don't... Earth to woman? I don't think she'll be joining us on this
Hey,
venture.
Koala. She said she wanted to come. There she is.
There we are. Well, what? Oh.
What the hell?
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, my...
What's going on?
Make sure you're feeling a bit friendly before going inside, you know. Sometimes we get a little aggressive with the hands.
Alright then.
There we
I'm
go.
always a little
There
aggressive,
ya
I guess.
are. There ya are.
So, I forgot what you said earlier, Mr. Grant. You said you came down this way for fortunes of the United States and the great new state of Alexandria here. Plenty of gold to be had, by the way.
As any sane man would. This is what we call the land of opportunity. Why wouldn't a promising immigrant like myself want to come over here?
Yes, sir. I mean, there's plenty of fortunes to be made out here if you're lucky enough to find where they are.
Well, my father never told me I was a good man to use my eyes. That's kind of why I have the spectacles. I was rather beaten as a child, and well, let's just say that my father's favorite spots to splash alcohol on me were my eyelids.
Well, how unfortunate, Mr. Grant. Well, sounds like you got away from the evil man then and found yourself a safe home here in Alexandria.
Unfortunate is not what I would say. I would say fortunate. Mainly being, if it not for my father splashing his bits of alcohol in my eyes, I would not have the clarity that I have today. And I'm not just talking about the bacterial burn either on your eyelids.
Is that why you wear glasses then, sir? Hard of sight.
Also wear the glasses to block out the haters rather than block out the unseen.
I wear glasses because unfortunately, my eyes ain't what they used to be. Well, look,
You say so?
well, they fairly make my vision much sharper wearing these, but they're fine without it, but maybe all the gunshots ringing past my eyes or something like that have shooken them up a bit.
I see.
I thought I needed glasses, but I just came from the sea kinda, then it's all this dust in the air.
Watch your families, everyone. Water.
Mr. Price, I have a question for you. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to you out there?
I do mind you asking.
Oh, sorry, Dave. I figured there was some interesting story of heroism and adventure.
You thought wrong. You thought wrong.
I guess you're right then. I did think wrong there, sir.
We are coming upon tall trees at the moment. You can tell by the giant pieces of lumber, oak and pine, leaning up against this wonderful tile of land. That's just me quoting Shakespeare, by the way. That's actually not anything from my lexicon.
Well, it's very beautiful out here for sure. I do enjoy the sights of these tall trees here.
Oh, you may be enjoying it now, dear boy, but wait till a wild, big, brown grizzly bear comes to attack us.
I'm sure Mr. Price will wrestle it very, very quickly to the ground with his might and strength.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is that so? Mr. Price, you've wrestled a bear before?
Well, technically, yes. Yes.
Oh, my hero. Now
It
let's...
was a couple of days ago, actually. I'm still bandaged up from it.
Pardon me for a moment, I gotta take a look at the map. Let's see.
No worries, just in the middle of natives' territory. You take your time.
Yeah, should be no problem at all. With the love
So,
of God.
if my paper says correctly, we are... This little river that we're coming across is called Aurora Basin. Company known spots for popular fishing. Paradise, oh.
Well, I imagine that little shack right there would have been a real nice place to live if it wasn't for the natives out this far.
Who knows? Maybe the natives might have not driven away every white man here. Let me see. See if anyone's home. Just stay and watch the wagon for a minute. Do I have a business proposition for
Oh,
you?
boy. He's going to ask everybody he sees.
That's it.
What the hell are we doing
My
here?
word.
I did, Dad.
You might want to come and see this.
I'm sure it's very interesting.
Well,
This place is filthy.
Yeah.
it ain't so bad, actually.
Gods no. I guarantee you if I sat down on the ground without my gloves, I'd probably catch a disease.
That bed looked pissed on. I wouldn't sit there if I were you.
Or it could just be the gelatin.
It does reek in here quite something awful. It does.
Something is off about the smell.
What's up there? Why they got cages like that? That weird. That for like crabs or something? Yeah, they probably got crabs all over the bed too.
Who knows? Okay.
For a moment there, I thought you had found corpses or something interesting, other than a dirty home. Now it's pissing rain.
Okay.
Everyone might want to get comfortable for a minute. We don't want the rain. This wonderful rare plant that I'm looking for, it doesn't pop out underneath the rain, so chances are it's being protected by some, hence the name, tall trees. So it's rather small, fragile. It looks a bit like lavender. It's colored like lavender, has a vibrant pink touch towards the end of its tips.
So it's a
Center.
flower. It's a flower.
Well, yes, it's a flower, but it's not just any flower. In there contains raw DNA, something that might even most likely perhaps pass the signs of heroin, and maybe even local anesthesia. God, might just be the best thing I come across. Dr. Grant, you are genius.
Very interesting. I'm not much of a one to understand the medical know-hows and working through those kind of things, but sounds like you're onto something very, very important there, sir.
It sounds like you got something big here.
It's not just big, it might just be the turn to society.
Well, we'll get you whatever you need, Dr. Grant. All right, just point us in the direction. We'll get you there.
Or in the direction. We just have to search now.
So it's a plant.
Okay.
It's a pink flower then. No rain. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Well, it wouldn't have rain. It grows around trees.
All right.
It's one of those special flowers that have a root on them. That root is undiscovered by us. I want to know what it has.
Okay. All right. So you've hired a search party here.
And protection. Remember, we are out in the wildlife.
I
I
thought.
spent all my nose picking around in the bushes. I'm bound to sniff out a bear rather than the plant.
All right. I hear you. You'll be protected, Mr. Grant. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever this rain decides to stop being such a Debbie Downer.
Well, Mr. Grant also show you can handle all the flower picking as well.
Oh, of course.
This place is devoid of any liquor. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, I'll give you one for $2.
Well, I found me a beer.
Okay, let's see it actually what the ground feels like. Oh.
Yeah, I think you sat in some green something. I don't know what that is.
What a lovely day for rain to be about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, terrible. The rain has been, it's been everywhere. All day, every day, it seems. I'm gonna look at.
It used to rain a lot when I used to visit Poland.
Poland.
Yes. I've been to Australia, Poland. I think I'm trying to go to Russia as of late, but it's rather hard. Navigation isn't exactly our forte these times.
Well, you seem like a very well-traveled man, Mr. Grant.
Well, I do go around every now and then. My favorite place actually to go to is Mexico. Did you know there is a man down, I think it was Casa Madrid or Teso Azul. There's a man currently in the works of physics studying aerodynamics. Could you imagine that? Man in the sky.
Hey, that sounds fun.
Sorry, what is aerodynamics?
It's the study of the sky, the wind, the direction it moves, it flows.
It's like how an arrow flies.
I think the day we see pigs fly is the day we see men fly. That sounds like something that's kind of far off, to be honest.
Hey, pigs fly if you throw them far enough.
I mean, you ever seen a bird the size of a man before? No, sorry.
Don't think I have.
Very unlikely. I think it's far-fetched. I mean, we have marvelous corrections of engineering like the train, but trains are far too heavy to fly. And they also don't float either, they sink.
Well, they have big shipping ships that float, that made out of metal.
Oh, I do think the rain stopped. It's kind of drizzling now. Should we get the move on?
Well, it ain't too bad out here, honestly. It's quite nice.
Having a big old huff and puff there, mister?
Yeah. Let's get ready for the day. How you feeling, doll?
I can see why the
Hey, I'm
natives
doing
prefer
alright.
this
How you
location. It's very
Alright,
beautiful.
still doing good. So we're just gonna look around for some pink plants, right?
Oh,
Around
yeah,
Queens?
sure. Yeah, might as well. Got to stay on the ready now. Let's
Should have brought my shotgun for this.
my maps correctly.
I don't have
now,
goddamn
there
that
was
many
a-
bullets, but
one
I have other guns, I
detail
suppose.
I may have left
Forgot
out.
to get some.
So, according to the legend, the plant kind of grows in high altitudes.
So we have to
Okay.
go up then. We have to hike upwards.
Yes, we do.
All right, then lead the way.
All right, lead the way, Dr. Grant.
So we take a look at my map here first. All right, then. Let's go. We're off to go see adventure.
I can't hear you singing back here.
Oh, sorry. Come on, everyone, to and fro. We will be moving.
Might have a screw loose.
This locomotive does not stop.
Yeah, we're right behind you, Doc.
Woot woot.
Just making sure to let you know, everyone, I brought about 5 apples with me. I believe they're gala.
But I'm feeling good.
I do have one Honeycrisp, though. That one is mine. That one's my favorite.
What's a Honeycrisp?
Oh, shit.
You alright?
What?
Yeah, I'm
Careful there,
fine.
Mr. Price.
You didn't see anything.
I didn't actually. I just heard some rocks fall.
Here we go. Oh, this is not going to be fun.
Now, Mr. Grant, how many samples do you plan on collecting this journey?
Well, hopefully I want to get just enough for a jar full.
You hear that? Sound like a bear.
I didn't hear nothing. Of course, my ears have been ringing all morning from the amount of drinks I had last night.
Yeah, maybe that's why you didn't like my singing.
Oh, I never said I didn't like it.
Singing is a gift. It's a wonderful gift that God gave you.
And a
Your
gift
voice is a talent.
that not everybody has. Remember that part. That's an important part. Not everybody has it.
I suppose you're right. Oh God, everyone watch your footing. Getting steep. Go!
Oh, easy, Mr.
Oh,
Grant.
yeah, alright. So, Grant, Mr.
Grant, you might be better off on all fours up this hillside here
You're probably
with
right.
your physique.
There you go, Mr. Grant.
To and fro and to and fro and to and. Oh, look at me, everyone.
You are definitely quite the climber, Mr. God damn it, Mr. Grant.
Don't get hurt. I'm gonna have to.
If you pass out up here, I'm not carrying you down, just so you know.
Yeah, your new soon-to-be wife will be mad that I let you get hurt.
You're better off just kicking me down. Oh my God.
You all right, Doc?
Yes, I'm good. Let's
Okay,
keep going.
continue on then. Getting up there like a nut. You seeing this?
I don't think he might be mad.
Yeah, right. As long as it's,
He might be a man in debt to you very soon. A very large amount of debt.
well, as long as his pockets are as deep as his bullshit, I'll be fine with it.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Watch your step!
Oh, shit.
Mr.
Oh,
Well, what the? Can't climb there.
Okay, all right, Mr. Grant, we're gonna have to find another way around if
Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
direction
yeah.
you want
Oh.
to go.
Wait, oh yeah.
all right. We'll find a
You can't
different,
go up
different
there.
spot.
Okay.
This locomotive does not stop.
Have yet
You
to see
never
any of
gotta
these
turn
flowers
around.
around here. I keep my eyes peeled next to these trees, but so far I see rocks, bushes, and more rocks.
Well, it's a very rare plant, you see. And again, it grows in high altitudes, and we're not even there yet. I think we can go up through over there.
Well, you first, sir. You give it a good old-fashioned try.
Well,
Oh shoot, that looks fun. Hell. Ooh. Hey, I
Pardon me,
want
sorry.
to try that.
Mr. Grant, okay. You telling me the flowers are up here?
they are. I need them for my research.
I don't think we need some like ropes and hooks that go on the rock.
We ain't getting up there.
Maybe we have to try a different off-beaten path.
No, Mr. Grant. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Whoa! Mr. Price, look, dinner. I'll do this just like the natives taught me.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
And
they're running now.
there goes dinner. Holy shit, we're going to starve. We're going to starve!
Don't eat me.
I think I got him. Yeah.
I think we might be in charge of hunting for food if we're gonna be up here for a couple of days. Not like the kooky scientist.
God damn it.
He's running off in the woods like a crazy man now.
Yeah, I see a camp down there.
Oh, glad you caught my signal. Look what I got.
The hell was that noise of that way?
Probably me shooting this poor bastard. Now, looks like somebody left a campsite right there. What do you say we, get a little R&R?
Oh, put it this way, Mr. Grant, and I know you're probably a smart one. When you see a lit campsite, usually it means someone lives there, and if they see us sitting in their camp and they show up, they might not be happy about that.
Well, you know, you have a point, but hear me out. I let out a long shot just now. Nobody responded. It never hurts to take a look. I mean, for all we know, the owner could have been mauled to death by a bear, and it's right for the taking.
Well, then you lead the way, Mr. Grant. You first.
Besides, we have a welcoming gift. This big sheep.
Yeah, that's true.
Just if there is somebody there, let me do the talking. You know, I am the charmer.
Maybe perhaps me or Mr. Price can do the talking for you on this one. Specifically this one.
Well, then, by all means, don't let me intervene. Oh, wow, this place does rather look pretty.
Hey, there are bundles of hide. They're hunters. What in the hell's that?
There's a ram.
That thing is like a big bear.
Well, they're probably out hunting right now, considering how fresh these pelts look.
Maybe we shouldn't sit here. What if the natives think we did this?
Well, it could always be worse.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, there's a nice little cozy home. Oh,
We're probably better
I just
off
love-
making camp somewhere else away from damn evidence if natives come out here in numbers, decide they want to scalp it, and there's wolves.
Well,
I think we'll be fine. You know, we don't have that many hours left till morning.
All right, then. Well, I'll keep watch over this way.
should I make a fire?
I got it.
Good. I guess I'll start doing the night.
I'll keep my gun ready. We do have wolves over the hillside there. I've seen them.
Well, make sure that you, oh, there it is. Ah, yes, dinner.
One way to cook it. Careful now. Careful
Oh,
now.
no. Oh, God, no. Oh.
Stop dropping walls.
I think it was too late.
God.
Oh, man, Mr. Grant.
And the fire's oxygen went into my nose and into my lung system.
Grant, if you think you're gonna die, let me know and I can
Here,
put you
I
out of your
got some
misery.
mustard. Here. Here, put this on him.
You
Does
don't look so
anyone
good.
have any water? I'm feeling a bit hoarse.
I
Yeah,
got
well,
some, but I kind of only prepared for the 2 a 3-day trip, so I kind of need it.
There is a river nearby. We could probably dunk you in
There,
it.
there.
Oh, thank you. You're my
No,
saving grace.
this mustard help use. It'll take away your burning, and you won't even blister. That a miracle fire cure.
That is good to know. Let's see what this tastes like. Okay.
No, you don't eat the mustard. You rub it on, and then you let it dry, and you wash it off. Ew.
Oh, God. I'm feeling rather a bit exhausted. Perhaps I should get some shut-eye right here, which might take watch
yeah.
for me, so I don't, happen to be assimilated by a bunch of wolves and they all of a sudden think I'm their breakfast omelet.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank you. Still mind me, I'm gonna take a little bit of a snooze right near this warm cooked pile of morsel.
Just stay away from the fire, right, Mr. Grant?
Stay warm.
Yeah, I didn't fare so well when I got in the fire. Horrible.
You saw a guy get in the fire?
When I was in the fire, because we were chopping woods and someone put the fire behind me, and every time I chopped the wood, I had to step back to get a good swing at it, and then if I stepped backward into the fire, it didn't go as well as him.
He's still breathing?
Yeah, I think he's dreaming.
English dictionary.
I'm gonna do a scout of the area, make sure our sector is clear here.
Mr. Price, before you go, let me know the direction I'm facing is where the wolves are. If you're curious. Is that a bear?
Oh, don't make any sudden movements. It's right over there.
I see him.
Son of a Christ. Work of natives, maybe? No.
I can't tell, but I don't know where he may have gone. Well, I head back to camp. He's probably around there by now.
You're probably right. Might as well, then.
Wolves!
What's the matter?
I thought I saw wolves over there, over that way.
You see something?
I thought I heard and saw wolves over in this direction.
Who knows? Oh, why?
That man was ready to kill you, sir. He pointed his gun at you. And I
No
did
idea why.
the job, the right job, and put this man out of his misery.
Oh, God. Well, God give you pardon and peace.
We don't need you to die now before you're able to make that big old breakthrough for
Can't find
everybody.
Mr. Price.
I haven't seen him, but some yokel almost killed a good doctor right here.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Hello, still in one piece.
You need anything?
Nothing in particular.
Alright.
Your assistance is wonderful enough.
Well, this is the way he went. Don't know if he's still out this way, though.
Won't know until we try. Remember, this locomotive does not stop. Run purely on coal. Or cocaine, if you're foreign. I'm going to have this out just for emergencies. Might act quicker with my hand.
Nice one.
Thank you. Where is he? You think he might be back at the old camp? Let's check over there.
Well, maybe he's over here by this camp here. Keep my eyes peeled.
Well, I think we just came from here.
Well, we'll head back to camp then.
Might as well.
I hear wolves.
Oh, good sir!
Holy shit, the tall trees are horrified.
Yeah, you can see why I wanted a search party. Oh, God.
There's two of them. Well, if Price went this way, he might be dead. I don't think he did.
I don't think you did. We can try looking at the other camp. Oh, you scared me. I thought you was in front of me.
Well, head back to camp. We might be able to find him. Wait, this is the camp we were at,
This is
wasn't
our
it?
camp, yeah.
Yeah. And he left this way. Yeah, he went out this way right here. I'm just gonna run out this way for a bit and see where we go stray. We might come across them.
Well, you think you would have heard gunshot?
My worries now is that he hasn't come back. He either got bored of this, or he was attacked by wolves or a bear or something.
Where's our wagon?
Wagon's back by the house.
Yes, back at Aurora Basin.
Maybe you went there.
Oh, let's head back that way then.
Might as well.
Unless they try to climb the mountain alone.
Let's get ourselves in a fine sprint. Nice jog, actually.
Oh, we get lucky and we'll find you that flower, make you a rich man, and you may be able to pay me a little bit. Even though I didn't ask for any money, I came out of here on boredom. It would have been nice to be paid for the adventure as well.
I'll see to it. Just have to make sure with my accountant and especially at my atelier that I got some cash lying about.
There you go. Looks like our friend back decided she wanted to take it home a different direction. So it's two of us, me and you, Mr. Grant, on an adventure to find yourself a pink flower.
Not just any flower. The rare violet snowdrop.
The flower that is the key to medicine in the future.
That's what I think.
People really starting to shake my ass.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, he walked up pretty far. It's kind of hard to, save him when he's up that far. It looks like we're really far away from the camp. Watch out for that, Mr. Grant. That thing might spray you.
Well, God knows the natives didn't even teach me how to aim.
So you got yourself the stinky dinner.
Can't be too picky for dinner. On second thought, I think I'd rather not.
Can always smell the glands on the back of that thing expiring. Very beautiful, at least. So if we do starve out here to death because we're far away from civilization, at least we die in a very beautiful location.
We're not going to starve. How many times have I told you? Especially now that the party's run down to 2. We got plenty of food.
As I warn you, I'm probably more prone to cannibalism than you are. I'm joking, of course.
You're very funny. Very funny indeed. I do wish the others could join us.
Well, I think the lady went a different direction, and then Mr. Price has probably been eaten by wolves, or a bear, or maybe even a skunk.
Watch your footing up here. Big bridge. I think we're nearing it. Should be just up these mountains. Think this might be a better pathway.
I think you're onto something here as well. I'll watch you take the first steps and see his journey up there, and if you slide down, I'll know the footing ain't safe.
Surely good.
Now, squirrel isn't that bad of eating if you cook it right. That squirrel just took an arrow like a champion, I think.
Oh well.
So how much fortune do you reckon this discovery is gonna bring you, Mr. Grant?
Well, I want to help if I sell it right, and especially its potency is, well, I want to say perfected. I could make perhaps maybe a good 1,000 or two.
Very interesting. That's a lot of money, sir.
It is, especially in these dying times.
Another recession has been a very hard thing for every single one of us.
Well, I used to be a rich man.
Now
I
you're,
find most of my payments from my business seem to be going, well, to all of my meals and what I eat.
what do you think about the current situation when there's a lack of law, the danger, and all kinds of things? Makes it real hard to survive out there, doesn't it?
It does.
Even gold mining has seen its hurt lately, taking gold for barely $1.50.
I heard about that. That is rather unfortunate. I think we're nearing the spot.
That's good to hear.
Well, it does seem a bit scary up here.
Or probably a high chance of bears looking about, so keep your eyes peeled. And there's also large rodents as well, as you see. Shot right in the head.
Oh, wait a moment. Whoa, whoa, whew. Well, gotta make sure it's dead. Okay, no pain receptors yet. Yep, this thing is for sure. It's... Whoa! You hear that?
I heard that. We'll come back for that kill and eat it later.
Uh-huh. Here we are. That should do. I think I've got just enough. Probably, let's say, 7 stems worth.
Lucky for you, then. I can get off this mountain and go back to town.
Let's do. Perhaps we might find the others there.
If we're lucky. I'd imagine if Mr. Price went anywhere, he'd probably gone back to town by now. Or he was, brutally mauled by wolves, or he's injured or something.
He seems like a fine man.
He's trying to do the right thing for his security, so if it sounds like he's a hard-working individual. Gets a lot done on his own. Usually has a crew of 5 others with him.
That's interesting to know. And what about you? What is it that you do?
I'm similar, but
What the fuck?
you just got bit by a badger in the foot. That's what happened. I guess you showed it that. Myself, similar line of work Mr. Price does, but I'm a hired gun. And I ain't picky about who I work for either. So,
Aren't we all? Well, I'm no hired gun. I'm a hired research, but, you know how business calls.
yes, sir, especially after the recession, things are very hard to come by. Income and all sorts of lavish accessories I used to enjoy.
Especially payments. You don't see getting paid very often for jobs that you do.
I tell you now, if you go to debt, Mr. Price there, you might find yourself beaten and left in a river up to your neck, tied to a tree. Just a wise to the word, a word of the wise. He is not a man to be taken lightly whatsoever.
I can only imagine. Oh, God. This journey is certainly tiring.
Sounds like you're fairly exhausted, Mr. Grant. Perhaps when we get to town, it's time for you to get a good night's sleep.
Yes, it seems this locomotive is rather coming to a stop.
As do all locomotives at some point to take a break from their hard journeys.
This is only the start, my friend.
Well, we have a long walk back to town. By the way, I do have ways of getting other things. I could probably get us a horse discreetly if you just wait on the road here. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, what is that?
Oh. I got no idea.
Looks like we're lucky.
Hello? Oh my God, where did this little bastard come from?
We'll hop on.
Oh well.
He is very nasty looking. Look at his fur.
I think he might have been abandoned.
Oh, I didn't have to murder anybody for the horse. Joking, of course.
Very funny joke.
If you have a map, you open it up and help guide me. My map is AWOL.
Yeah, sure. Where are we going?
Strawberry or whatever town is closest.
Go ahead and make a left up here.
Well, here we are, safe and sound. And you found what you needed as well.
Yes, yes, I did. That is rather fortunate.
Well, it's been an enjoyable journey as it has been, Mr. Grant. I think it's time for me to, settle in now.
Yes, of course. I'll be sure to visit down at my office and hopefully perfect this down and see what I can do with about the marketing. Again, I'll be sure to add your names to the pack.
I appreciate that, Mr. Grant. I'll see you around.
As I will